Hello there, and you are watching a Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, developed by BioWare and published by LucasArts. This is a modded playthrough which utilises the originally cut difficulty setting, Impossible Difficulty. Because Knights of the Old Republic has adaptable difficulty settings where the player can modify the difficulty setting whenever they want to, it is very difficult to prove that I am always playing on impossible difficulty. However, I would like to assure all of my viewers that the game has been played on impossible difficulty, and there will be infrequent reminders occasionally throughout the Let's Play to prove this. Hello people of the internet, this is Shaky Jake, and I really need a catchphrase. Previously on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we met up with Taris Order again, who told us about his plan. Well, I say he told us about his plan. He told us a brief part of his plan for us to escape Taris on the Ebon Hawk that Davik Kang owns. Well, you know, the Ebon Hawk being the ship that Davik Kang owns. And in order to do that, we have to buy a certain droid from a certain shop in the upper city. However, I decided not to do that straight away because I had the Taris dueling scene to finish off, and I was able to not only beat all of the Taris dueling scene arena opponents on impossible difficulty, but I was also able to beat Bendak Starkiller in an illegal deathmatch on impossible difficulty as well, after one false start where I died because I was an idiot who wasn't fully prepared with enough shields and so on and so forth. Which reminds me, I need to give Karth his shield back and his blaster back before I forget. And you can also have Bendak's blaster now as a reward. So yeah, have that because we can upgrade that later on. And I need to give this back to Karth, which means I have no energy shield, but oh well. I'm sure I can get one from somewhere. And I'm actually going to switch companions shortly because... Actually, am I? No, I'm not going to. And I'm going to talk to Kebla Yurt just to make sure I definitely don't get a discount, because I don't think I do, but she does have some unique dialogue here anyway.
Hey, look who's back! The mysterious stranger. You know, I had a front row seat when you gunned down Bendak Starkiller. Best duel I've ever seen. If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open.
And that really annoys me. Yes, so I just want to double check that one armour just to see if it's... I don't know if it's available anywhere else in the game, because if it's not, I might just buy it, because this armour will show up in Knights of the Old Republic 2 as well. At least in the playthrough that I have planned for it. You know what, I deserve to indulge myself in something, so I'm going to buy it, even though it is quite expensive. Yeah, sure, buy it. And yeah, we'll keep that for later on. So yeah, I'm going to move on, and we need to buy this droid, don't we? Because, yeah, we just need to buy the droid. And in order to do that, we need to head over to the other side of the upper city. But first, I am actually going to switch companions for a moment, because there is some unique dialogue options I can get up here. And Zalbar's leveled up, which is cool, so we might as well give him that. Computer use, that's absolutely fine. Feats, he's got 2. So we will put that into flurry, and we need to put some points into toughness as well, because I completely forgot about that. Always try and get toughness when you can. That's my recommendation. So I just want to talk about one thing which nobody's criticised me on yet, because let's face it, nobody's watching my videos, nobody's watching my channel particularly, which is fine, I'm not bothered about that, but in case anyone does bring it up.
Hey, Big Z.
Oh,
don't
okay.
take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy. No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
I always feel sorry for Zalbar here, so I'm going to side with him. Zalbar looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit. I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge. Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
And yeah, Mission and Zalbar have the whole Han and Chewie kind of relationship in this game, although Mission's nowhere near as cool as Han Solo, let's be honest. As I was saying, nobody's really watching my channel or watching my videos, which is absolutely fine. But one thing I want to talk about... Oh, Mission, why'd you have to interrupt me? Okay, let's speak to you.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
You're the one who interrupted me. I want to talk about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to.
No, I want to tell you. Zalbar's a great listener, but it might be nice to talk about this with someone who doesn't reply in growls and grunts. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in the Starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know.
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
He's family. You have to stick by your family. Go for the cheesy line.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have, Mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Griff doesn't sound like he's big on keeping promises.
Why do you gotta go putting my brother down like that? That's just mean. Besides, it wasn't his idea to leave. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Yes, language, Mission. Nothing, never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
So, Mission's now talked to us about her brother, which is cool. And we'll pick up on that later again. But as I was saying before, I was really interrupted twice in a row. Yeah, so nobody's watching my channel or my videos, and that's absolutely fine because this is a relatively new channel and I'm not expecting to be big. I'm not expecting these videos to get massive amount of views because I'm not in it for the views. I'm not in it for the, you know, I'm not in it for the fame or anything. I'm just doing it because it's a hobby of mine and I like to experiment with games I played and, you know, improving video quality and sound quality, etc, etc. But there is one thing I do want to talk about with regards to this Let's Play, and it's the whole I'm playing on impossible difficulty mode. Now, Knights of the Old Republic, as you can see on the gameplay section, I can adjust this difficulty whenever I want. It's not hard locked once you start a game. I can change this difficulty whenever I want. It's hard to prove, but I have not changed this difficulty once since I've played this game. I could do right now, and I could just drop it down to easy, or I could drop it down to normal, or put it to difficult, whatever. But I haven't actually changed the difficulty whatsoever in the entire time I've been recording. And I try and prove that in every episode that I can, but it's difficult. And when a game allows you to change the difficulty settings, it's hard to sometimes sympathise with the person who's, you know, recording it, because I have used jump cuts in the past, and that's only because there's redundant bits of footage, or there's bits where I make mistakes with my speech, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it's hard to prove that I haven't actually changed the difficulty, but I haven't. So I would just like to think that if anyone did criticise me in the future at any point, if anyone watched these videos, and if anyone wants to be a smart ass and bring it up, I have not changed the difficulty settings whatsoever, and I will do my best to prove that I am playing impossible difficulty when I can. I just want to throw that out there. I'm not doing this to have a go at anyone. I'm not doing this to try and be, you know, smart or anything. I'm just pointing it out at the moment because I feel like this is a good time to talk about it. So anyway, back to the game. And the reason I have Mission and Zalbar with me, apart from triggering that last conversation, which I'm actually genuinely surprised it triggered that quickly, is because I want to go back to the racist bloke. Hey man, have you got over your alien crusade yet? Because look at you.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
Yes, you and your two supporters by the looks of it.
Listen to me, people.
Oh,
There is a
shut up.
terrible How dare you speak to me while you travel in the presence of alien Wookiee scum? You have violated one of this great planet's oldest and most revered laws. You have brought aliens to the upper city. They are a blight upon Taris. They take our jobs and our homes and spread their filth throughout our world.
Yes, go Zalbar.
Yeah, you tell him, Big Z.
This beast just growled at me. It is a savage creature that will hurt someone. How dare you brazenly parade about the upper city with
How
such
dare
alien
you?
scum at your side? I, Gordon Kolu, founder of the Anti-Alien League, will not stand for this.
I keep whatever company I want, you pathetic person.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Does he say anything different if I just have Mission? I'm actually going to test that out right now.
It pains me to see that an alien lover such as yourself is still allowed to walk free. I've seen how the Sith operate. I know they will support my anti-alien policies. When the day of reckoning comes, you will suffer with the rest of the scum and alien lovers.
Back off, you crazy kook. I don't have time for this.
Hear that, Laser Brain? Sell it somewhere else, because we ain't buying.
So that's what it's like with
The
just
evil
Mission.
walks among us.
Anyway, I'm going to put Karth and Bastila back in the party.
The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the...
Imagine if he was anti-human as well. How dare you travel with humans, you weird person. I know I'm a human too, but you're so weird and stupid and you're blighting Taris's laws. So here are the two droids. I wonder which one we need to buy. Is it this one? Who's got a nice singy-songy droid voice? Or is it this one? Oh, yep. Had a bit of ear damage there.
Konshi kakachin awana wamata. Witimembo rangthong. Mulira on shadforing ni patoga wanga chonzit.
What do they have against Twi'leks?
Kipuna. Bonana kichu.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Well said, Karth. But this is the future. Things should have changed by then. Star Trek was very positive about, you know, inclusivity.
Dong abuk shami no no. Chinapala mule. Tongki ba non tontek. Tunni chachon kun ne mule brabast.
Yeah, utility droids. What do they do exactly?
Konshi kakachin awana wamata. Koyami jvuk chikchita na patokta.
Let me see your droids.
Kakin cha na kwat na pon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek. Tongki ba nagnonek.
No neck! Great line of alien dialogue right there. They must have been a tad uninspired when they came up with that one. Yeah. Let's take the one that's 50 credits. Why not? I'll take the T3H8 unit. Here's 50 credits.
With team member Rangtong, Mulira on Shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Hakuchi kopa?
Yeah. I'll be going now.
Rundi Ichawa Tongbola Johnny Ku.
I'm sure this droid here is the one we need to get into the Sith base. Isn't that right, T3H8? Oh, my ears. Every time. Okay, let's go to the Sith base. Come on, little guy. I'm sure this won't go wrong. Oh, that's it. I am complaining to BBC Watchdog. This is unacceptable. I want my money back. Oh, this is just like the original Star Wars, A New Hope, all over again. Right, you.
Rundi Ichawa Tongbola Johnny Ku.
Well, it just blew up right outside your shop, so it blew up. I came to get my money back.
Kenchopa Chawi Tikchok Twis Yun Kun. Kakin Cha Na Kwat Na Bon Kon.
That's entirely reasonable. No hard feelings.
Tonga Bok Sha Nak Nong.
I want to ask you some questions.
Tanga Bun Shan Nong. Wanga Kun Beast Kin Ba Mula Rak.
I don't really need to ask her anything about the escape pods. But I'm going to ask her anyway. Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Taris? You may be able to give us some extra information.
Tonga Bok Sha Nak Nong. Kin Kun Shin Kin.
Okay, nothing special there. I was wondering how you feel about the Sith.
Kavadumpa Kapalia Monapata. Bonanakachu. Chinapala Mula. Tongki Ba Non Tontek.
I need some general information on Taris, even though I really don't.
Hachu Apanki. Kakin Cha Na Kwat Na Bon Kon. Chinapala Mula. Tongki Ba Non Tontek.
Right, I'm not going to ask her all these questions because we're going to be here forever. So let me see what you've got for sale. Actually, no, I don't want to see what you've got for sale. Or do I? Yeah, let me see what you got for sale.
Tangabun Shan Nong. Wanga Kun Beast Kin Ba Mula Rak.
Oh, at least she has a money back guarantee. That's good. So I don't need to go to Watchdog. Let me see your droids.
Bona Na Kachu. Kicha Badwang. Wanga Kum Kiba Bu Muchashakapaka.
Oh, he's not for sale, is he? Well, KotOR said you'd sell the T3M4 droid to me.
Mokao Danya Foki. Chachiska do Punta Kakaspaka.
2,000 credits? Jesus. Didn't David Kang already pay for this droid? I mean, I could pay that. I'm going to try a speech check, though. That price is outrageous. I'll give you half.
Kenchopa Chawi Tikchok Twis Yun Kun. Watu Yama Kama Wona Henak Neck.
That's not half. Half of 2,000 is not 1,500. Right, it's not worth pushing her to, give it me for free, because I'll definitely get dark side points. I may get dark side points for this. It's a deal.
Tinku Ukapa. Topano Aska. Chinisko Ne Akava Abaka.
And T3M4 has joined the party. Excellent. So, Calf, bugger off a second. T3, welcome to the group. And we lost 1,450 credits. Oh wait, no, it's because I had a refund on that droid, didn't I? Awesome. So we have lost a bit of money there, but thankfully all the dueling arena stuff has saved us from going completely broke. So this is T3M4, who isn't particularly good in the first game, but I'm going to try and give him some screen time as much as I can, because I don't use him very often in the first game. He's much better in the sequel. So, T3, neutral alignment. I'm going to level him up, and I wonder if he's been affected by the more feats, and yeah, I wonder if he has just been affected by the more feats mod I've got installed. But anyway, And that's the other thing as well, in my little ranty thing earlier. People will say, oh, I'm not really playing impossible difficulty. Potentially, they might say this. Recommended gives me +1 dexterity, so we'll go with that. People might be saying, oh, you're not playing it on impossible difficulty really, because you've got mods to try and negate the effects of impossible difficulty. Yes and no. I've done it partly to keep myself sane, but the other reason I've done it is because I've played this game well over 20 times in my entire life. I think I'm entitled to give myself a little bit of variety when I replay a game. And I have never really played it modded before, so I wanted to give myself a new experience. And having more feats and having more force powers for me is a new experience, even though I just happened to coincidentally install them alongside the restoration mod, which has the impossible difficulty. But anyway, toughness, actually no, add 1 to blaster pistols. So by the looks of it, I don't think T3 is actually affected by the feats mod, so maybe the droids just aren't affected. But anyway, and he's got some relatively good weapons, but we're going to give him 2 heavy blasters instead of a blaster pistol. And there you go, that's T3M4. Not much to really say here. Anyway, let's move on. We'll leave our deceased droid here. So the Sith Base, which is over here. This is what we're going to do for the entirety of this part. I just want to do the Sith Base, and then I want to finish off Taris, hopefully in the following video. Anyway, what you want to do...
What can I do?
Switch to T3M4 and he'll automatically open the door. I didn't even have to click anything there. And in theory, that's all you ever need T3M4 for. You could literally just drop him out of the party right now and never use him again. That's how funny this game can be. But I want to give T3M4 a chance, so I'm going to go into the Sith Base with Bastila and T3M4. I might regret this because T3 is not very good at combat in the first game, but anyway, I am going to attempt it. And I've not actually played the Sith Base with T3M4 for a long time, because I was under the impression he had to be a party member for this entire quest. But he doesn't. I could literally just switch him out right now and do this. But I ain't going to do that, so we're going to have T3 back, and let's do this. But normally I play this with Karth and Bastila, but there'll be plenty of opportunities to play with both of them. Right. I'm here for a meeting, don't worry, I know where I have to go.
Kipuna na bonsha. Kavadumpa kupaliaya mokarpata. Kakincha na kwat na bonkon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tonki pa nagnonek.
No neck. I can't believe I never noticed that dialogue before. Let's try the speech check. Look, here's 50 credits. Just don't hit that alarm.
Kinkonshi kaikachin awana wamata. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang.
Deal. Okay, so we bribed her to leave. That's not a problem. Who's got better computer use, actually, between me and T3? I've got 7 and T3 has 15. So it would make sense to use him on all the computers. Hopefully. If this is anything like Knights of the Old Republic 2. Because I think computer use affects how many spikes you use. And... do I want to do any of this? I have got 21 spikes. Let's just take a look at all the security cameras. I can overload stuff. I might do that. Doesn't seem like I can do much with them though. Okay, the lift is going to be the one I need to sort out. So definitely disable the shield so I can attack that droid a lot easier, because that droid can be a pain in the arse. Armory, nothing in there. Okay. I don't think there's any point taking them offline because I'm going to kill them anyway and hope I don't die. I really could have done with an energy shield on my character though. I've only just thought about that. Right, okay, let's save the spikes because we might need them at a later date.
Yes?
What?
What can I do?
And Bastila is going to be my main character here, simply because I haven't played with a Jedi yet. So Bastila, let's do your thing. Oh, this is new.
Intruders in the base! Attack! Attack!
Wow, an extra bit of dialogue there that never happens normally. That must be a restoration edition. Very pointless, but otherwise nice to see, I guess. Stun, that did nothing. Oh wow, how did I lose that much health? I bet it was a bloody grenade, wasn't it? Right, okay. Advanced med pack. I can't believe that. Oh my god, really? Right, this time I'm going to... I borrowed an energy shield from Karth again, but this time I'm going to play it a bit more strategically, so I'm going to save and then I'll be back. Everyone put energy shields on. And of course Bastila doesn't have one. Oh, I didn't equip Bastila.
Sure.
Oh well. Right. Anyway.
I'm here.
What?
Let's try and take these guys. What? Impossible difficulty, guys. Just saying. Right, next plan. Let's not go in here until we've actually cleared out the Sith base. Stay as Bastila. And hopefully take on the Sith base without too much trouble. Burst of speed would probably help. As you can see, the lightsaber does tons of damage when used correctly. Oh, my character just about survived there. I've got a horrible, nasty feeling that the Sith base is going to be a pain, though. You know what? I'm actually tempted to to overload that terminal because I think it's going to be useful. It's a waste of spikes, but I don't want to take any chances here. And they're dealt with, so that's fine.
What can I do?
Yes?
Yes?
And let's heal me and Bastila up, because droids are not affected by force powers. I think that should be pretty obvious, but I'm going to point it out anyway. And these guys are still alive, because obviously they're not affected, because they're not in the same room.
That hurt, I bet.
Excellent.
Yes?
T3, please tell me you have good demolitions. 8, that might be enough to recover the mine. No, it's
Yes?
not. Okay.
Sure.
I am tempted to come back in here with mission after this to see if that is doable. I think it's just the same terminal as before though. Nah, whatever. Okay.
Yes?
And of course we'll die.
Let's make this quick.
Let's talk to this person. Oh, you're that one guy we met really briefly at the beginning of the game who... Yeah, I don't know why you just happen to be the same person, but anyway. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, sucks to be you, doesn't it? How do I get you out? Right, I think this puzzle is relatively easy to solve if you're trying to free him. There's 2 different patterns for getting him either out of the prison cell or killed. If I remember correctly, to free him I think you have to do every odd numbered panel. So this, this, and this. Awesome. And we got some light side points for doing that. Again, I don't know why I can still remember that, but yeah, there you go. It's relatively easy to do, and I think if you want to do the execution one, you have to just do it with the even numbered panels and then hit one of the unnumbered ones. I don't know, because I normally don't execute him. I actually find it harder to kill him than not kill him, because I can never remember the pattern for executing him. But anyway, let's go through these doors and explore the base, because we might as well. Creepy music. Right, let's put the shield on. Okay, we stepped in the mine, that's not too bad. And I'm dead again. No surprise there. Right, throw a grenade. Throw a grenade. And level up, because I completely forgot to do that. Okay, that's fine. Awesome. And that didn't go too badly, which is awesome.
Yes?
Right, I'm back to being conscious again. Pick up all the remains. I think these terminals are pretty much the same, so let's just leave that, because I don't want to waste the spike. Right, T3, just disable them, I really don't care.
Yes?
Oh, and T3's leveled up as well. Let's sort him out. And 2 weapon fighting for you.
I'm here.
And stun droid actually hits, which is marvellous. Have you got any remains? No. That takes us back to here. And I just need to heal me. So Bastila can cure me. Awesome. I don't often call my character by his proper name, do I? I always say it as me and not Red, but that's fine. Oh, hello, this is going to be dangerous. Right, frag. Oh dear, okay. Run, Bastila. This is actually very dangerous. When in doubt, always use grenades. Please don't die to a Volker shock stick. Thank you. Pick up whatever remains are here. And now you know why I normally take Karth with me in here. Because T3M4 is not very good at combat in the first game. But then again, he's not really a character in the first game, he's more of a convenience. In the second game, he gets fleshed out quite a lot, and I really like T3 in the sequel, but not in the first game. Anyway, we need to heal you up. And open up the armory.
Got it.
Okay, run through the gas mine, that's fine. I'm probably going to die, but that's absolutely fine. Grab everything we can from here. We got some more grenades, which is awesome, because I love me some grenades. I should probably use an antidote kit. There we go. Use some med packs. Because at some point we won't actually need to use med packs again, because once you get the the force, and I always go for heal regardless of whether I'm a light side or a dark sided character. Always go for that in my view. But once you get that and you have a good enough wisdom, you never really need to use med packs again, I find, which is useful. So this security terminal, yeah, it's pretty much the same. I think I turned the droid shields off. So anyway, let's just get over to the other side of the base. We've got one more corridor to explore. One thing I'll suggest with this game, because again, impossible difficulty, definitely take it slow. See how stupid I can be just constantly proving I'm impossible difficulty? Oh yeah, this is the room I blew up earlier, so we don't have to fight anyone here. May have been a waste of free computer spikes, but I don't care. We got a Sith Base pass card there, which we need, so this is going to be a room that will give us some trouble, so let's see how we do. I never quite understood why that door always shut behind us, but anyway. It'd be nice if I could actually, you know, lock on. Thank you. Bastila just hope for a successful stun, although this is never going to happen, I don't think. Right, okay, ignore the droid then. Take the turrets out. I said take the turrets out, Bastila. How are you missing, Bastila? Well done, T3. You actually hit it. Awesome.
What can I do?
Sure.
Although my character was actually holding his own against the droid there. Transformer, I think you can override this, but we didn't, so let's heal ourselves up, because we're in for a terrible time, because I used to have quite a bit of trouble with this next section of the Sith base. So what I'm going to do is wait for the Force to return to Bastila, because as you can see,
what can I do?
It's really low, and the Force points regenerate at quite a slowish rate, although it does go up relatively quickly. But when you're waiting for the Force to return to certain characters, it does take a while. So I'm going to let this build back up, heal again, and then go in. I'll just heal now. See, healing took quite a lot of force off there, so we're going to have to wait for those to regenerate again.
Yes?
Now, the lift should automatically be open with that droid dead, so yeah, there we go. Let's go up. I believe it's up. The lift could be going down, but I always assumed this was upstairs in the Sith base. If upstairs makes sense in a building that probably doesn't have stairs, but anyway.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
These dialogue choices I really don't like. They're either too nice or they're too cartoonishly evil. I'm going to try and go for... I'm going to go for option number 2. You Sith must be brought to judgment for all the blood you have spilled.
You are a fool. This is a new age. The Sith shall be the ones passing judgment now. We are the new order of the galaxy. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
Yeah, I gotta say, imagine if this guy did have a lightsaber to begin with in the original game, or even this version of the game. Be a very scary boss battle without Bastila. The Sith Governor is actually quite a tough mini-boss, so I'm going to... Oh, he's going to move up to me, isn't he? Because he's got a sword, so I can't really throw that grenade that stops him. The adhesive grenade. Okay. And he does have force powers as well, so he can be a real pain. Stun probably isn't going to work. Right, Force push. Oh, and he saved that completely. But we slowed him down, which is awesome. He's probably going to take us out.
I heard I did.
Yeah, he took T3 out in one hit. Although Bastila's doing a nice job here. But he stunned us, of course he did. Come on. Oh, lovely, I'm out. Alright, Bastila, I kind of need you back to being conscious. Come on. Right, okay. Force push. Oh, lovely. I'm going to be a bit cheap here, because playing Knights of the Old Republic, you always learn to play it quite cheap. So what I'm going to do is set up all those mines that Mission recovered for us.
Will get a nasty shock.
So
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock. Whoever steps on this will get a nasty 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 shock.
I am not fond of looping dialogue from the player character. That's actually slightly hilarious. Anyway, can we open the door? Yes, we can. Awesome.
But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Yeah, but as a disciple of the dark side, are you a match against mines? Because I doubt it. So yeah, that is actually the neutral option of that entire dialogue tree. Dialogue option number 1 is the light-sided option where you get light side points. Dialogue option number 2 is the neutral one where you don't get anything. And dialogue option number 3 is the dark side option where you get dark side points. So that's cool. Anyway, Bastila. I can't lock onto him because... Oh, I can. Right, force push, stun.
I'm here.
And hope for the best. He stunned me, that's fine. Just keep force pushing him. Throw a grenade. He stunned Bastila, that's fine. Probably should have thrown an adhesive.
That hurt, I bet.
Can you run into the mine, please? That did quite a bit of damage. Hopefully we can come back. Of course Bastila would die. Oh, come on. Don't die, T3. You're my last hope. Oh, please just stand there. Oh, are you serious? The AI just sort of gave up once I started firing the shield disruptor. That's actually hilarious. 500 credits. That is a very good reward for taking that boss out. And yeah, some armor. Awesome. And some computer spikes and, you know, other stuff. That's awesome. We get the Taris launch codes, an energy shield, about strength gauntlets. Right, I'm definitely putting those on. Definitely want more strength. And yeah, that's the Sith base pretty much done. We've pretty much done the Sith base. We don't have to do anything else here, but I do want to make sure it's, you know, completely clean. I want to make sure all the Sith are dead here. I still can't believe we took out the Sith governor just with T3 by firing the shield disruptor. That's actually hilarious.
What can I do?
Right, T3, you can actually fire the grenades, I think.
I'm here.
Oh! Stun got off, which is awesome. Okay, that went really well, apart from the fact that Bastila got killed by my own grenades. That's also amusing, but anyway. We've cleared out that room with no problems whatsoever, and there's nothing in here, so that was a complete waste of time. Let's just leave, and there you go. We're all pretty much weak apart from T3M4. But the Sith base is done, we can go to the lower city, and we can get the hell off Taris after the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Goodbye.